Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day.
I don't think no more when it comes to social media.
This guy.
Create a posting for a update that the game versus Texas College Steers and North American Stallions have been delayed 40 minutes due to transportation issues. Thank the people for joining in, and the game will start momentarily. Best way to say it. Oh, shit, that's
Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day.
My Bob knew that 289.
Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day.
Asked me some stuff that pissed me off. Because I called Rick and was like, well, I got a football team. I told him. Thursday soccer game. Had a whole conversation about it. Then she asked me, so what was going down Thursday? So he didn't watch the stream.
Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights Matchday. Houston's pride, it's Matchday. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Matchday, matchday, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's Matchday. Houston's fight, it's Matchday. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Matchday, matchday, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire every play. Houston's pride, it's Matchday. Houston's pride, it's Matchday. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Matchday, matchday, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's Matchday. Houston's fight, it's Matchday. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Matchday, matchday, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire every play. Houston's pride, it's Matchday. Houston's pride, it's Matchday. lace tie, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry, hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Matchday, feel the rush, only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing, every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate flying every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tie, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry, hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing, every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate flying every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tie, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry, hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing, every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. a canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Matchday, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight.
Matchday, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Matchday, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight.
Matchday, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Matchday, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. world's a canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and storm.
Another North American University Lady Stallions soccer match. This is the HBCU rivalry matchup of the week between your North American Lady Stallions and our East Texas, Tyler, Texas, that is, Texas College Lady Steers. The Lady Steers are led and coached by Coach Marcos Mutumbu, a wonderful Kenyan national player back in his time. Coach Mutumbu is also our own SID coach Justin Jackson's mentor, who helped him get into the business of sports information. So big shouts out to Coach Mutumbu and good luck to the ladies on the field. In the corner right now, sending the ball up to the middle, trying to just clear it and get some space for her team. Lady Steers have pushed the ball up, and there's Matilda trying to get a little touch on the ball to get ahead of the game, if you will. Not a bad step up from the left fullback, number 23 for the Lady Steers, Fatima Akif, who has been leading the ladies on the pitch and in the classroom. Her GPA is a high 3.9. At Texas College, you already know the academics are pretty tough. So that is a good call for a commendation. Now, leading the rest of the pack on the opposite side, the Lady Steers are losing the ball, so that will be a North American University throw-in. That's number 7, Genesis Riviera, throwing the ball in, and the ball came right back to her as she passes back to Braden Vickery. She finds Grimaldo. Grimaldo scanning and prodding. Matilda is in her face with that high pressure from the left foot. Once upon a time wing back, now looking like a left winger. Coach Mutumbo does like to play a high line, and he does use his wing backs and gets them into the offense very easily. And don't be surprised if you see one of those two center backs making a run like you did earlier with Fatima. Cologne with the ball, passing it into Suzette Baltazar. Baltazar, a wonderful distributor, passes it back to Darla Otoa. Darla gets it back over to Genesis, and Genesis gets a few steps ahead, wasn't quite ready for the pass. The ball goes out of bounds for a Lady Steer throw-in. Texas College, another wonderful East Texas school, and another HBCU here in the Red River Athletic Conference. Known for that magnificent choir, a world award-winning choir, voted Collegiate Choir of the Year last year by 2 different organizations. So big shout out to Mr. Charles Shaw, or should I say my brother, Reverend Charles Shaw, who has joined me in the classmate of Texas College ordainmentship. So big shouts out to Shaw, and also the brothers of the Beta Phi chapter of Phi Beta Sigma right there at Texas College. As Matilda gets the ball stolen away from her by number 19. So the ball is a little stagnant. The team are trying to fill each other out, but it honestly seems like the Lady Stallions are just really trying to figure out, is Texas College really sending their lines that high? As TC loses their spacing right now, with Suzette Baltazar picking that ball out really quick and sends it all the way up the field, knowing that most likely it's going to put a foot race in with Alyssa Garcia, who is one of the fastest ladies on the team, but that still is Fatima Keefe down there, and she's not just a tall, strong player, but she's very fast and knows how to use her body, as you just saw her put herself in between the ball and the body. As number 2 for Texas College, Jocelyn Meja Arias, is down there. Her nickname is Solo, is down there pushing and prodding, trying to open up some room for her to get a ball to her feet, if you will. Fatima finding her, and now she's passing the ball over. Number 9 sends it to her midfielder. Number 17, Marilyn Sanchez. Sanchez back to number 4, Leia Barco. Barco picking up some real estate and sends a long ball all the way down the field, and it's easily picked up by Stallions goalkeeper Arlie Sarabia. Lady Steers quickly marked up all of these individuals and took away that free kick. That kick service by the goalkeeper. And as you know, the Lady Stallions like to wait for the second ball. Lady Steers jumped right on top of that. Fatima in with the steal, but the Steers can't capitalize on it as they lose possession. Gets to the edge of the field. Genesis Rivera trying to make a few moves. She does get by her defender. Into Suzette Baltazar, who sends the ball up to Genevieve Colon, and we do have a breakaway, but great defense by number 4, Layla Barco, getting a body on her man, or lady, if you will. Sorry for that, ladies. I understand where we are today. Getting a body on her person to make sure that she cannot get to the ball. Suzette Baltazar back over to Genesis. Darla Otoa to Genesis. A nice little turnaround spin move to keep the ball moving forward. Genesis decided we are going back too much. Let's push it forward. Jaden Vickery sends the high pass up, and that was way too high to get to Alyssa Garcia for an offsides call. First offsides call of the day. So Fatima Keefe back for the free kick. The ball is up, lands about the opposite end for the Lady Steers to take control. Alyssa Garcia sends the ball quickly to Cologne. Cologne tries to slide it off her back foot. Spin move to a Stallion player, but she is still in the fight. Number 21 plucks the ball out. That's Ava Godfredson to make sure that the Lady Steers get possession. Sends the ball up quickly, but there she is again. Mama, there goes that girl. All day, Genesis Riviera is holding that left-hand side down and not letting anything get past her. Quick pass from Suzette Baltazar, trying to sneak one over the back line to Garcia, but there she is again. Fatima Keefe sending a quick header and getting control back. Lady Steers are trying to maintain possession. Abigail Escobedo, inside pass back to the CDM. She sends it up to the Cam, who loses possession because the boss lady, yes, I said it, Suzette Baltazar, came by and just stole the ball. Sends a nice service lead pass up to Cologne. Cologne tries to chase it down, but a back pass to the goalkeeper keeps the Steers safe for one moment or another. Artola finds Garcia for a quick pass, but it bounces off her leg with a nice distraction from number 9 for the Lady Steers. Delana Rodriguez playing some strong defense. Long shot by Suzette Baltazar, and it goes in for a Lady Stallion goal. Baltazar put one in from about 41, maybe 43 feet out. Not even a hesitation bone in her body. She let that thing fly, and boy, was it on cue. That's 1-0 right here. Lady Stallions take control of this match. As they get the reset, that energy is still cooking. The Lady Steers are finding, you know what, I'm in the game and we better make something happen. So they're advancing the ball almost as if this is a counterattack. But you are not going to play around with Genesis Rivera on the left-hand side. She's going to be in your pocket, in your jersey, and the ball will be at her feet. As Alyssa Garcia takes the pass and starts moving ahead. She goes 1v2, but that didn't scare her away at all. Bouncing the ball back, number 2 tries to clear it out and get some control, but this is North American University, so they are feisty and ready to be scrappy. This is their type of game. Michaela gets it out to Artola. Artola tries to get a sneak pass, wall pass set up to Cologne, but a little bit short on her accuracy, so Cologne couldn't make a play on it. Ball bounces loose out to the right-hand side. Wing back number 1, Zaria Thompson, steps up to try to maintain some, how can we say, dominance or control to slow down this attacking Stallion offense. Great googly moogly. Here they go again as Darla Otoa loses possession, stealing the ball from Zari. Throw in, Lady Steers, as Coach Matumbo directs some traffic a little bit. It goes down the line. Elinia Deva, number 3 with the ball. Step back. That's Abigail Escobedo, to the family. Long ball. I hope that goalkeeper stays in her box. As Grimaldo, you know she's going to come out and play strong. So goalkeeper Arley's directing traffic now. She sees it. Great steal by number 9. Again, she's in there. Ms. Rodriguez said she was here to play tough. As, oh boy, Grimaldo just sent Matilda in the air. Matilda trying to play a little aggressive defense, and that may have worked the wrong way. You got to stay down with Jocelyn Grimaldo. She's not just an average center back. She can get up on you like a striker and make some moves and take that ball to the house, so you got to be careful. Throw in, Lady Steers. That's Texas College, number 23, Fatima Akif with the throw in. She finds what would have been the feet of Abigail, but the ball bounced up, took a tough bounce. Number 11 and Darla Otoa fighting for it. Darla finds a Lady Steer, number 21. Ava Gottfredson picks that ball up, and a long shot attempt. A little frustration, I believe, from Fatima Akif. She may have thought she saw something, but that may have just been a, how can we say, trick up the goalkeeper's sleeve. I'm going to give you some space so you can walk right into it. You know what I mean? And that's what just happened. So that will be a Lady Stallion goal kick. As boss lady Suzette Baltazar is directing traffic, she knew exactly where the ball was going. Michaela shoulders it up, but Zari Thompson tries to snag it. Well, that may have been a mistake because there she goes again. Genevieve Colon makes one move, gets past one sliding defender, and tries to chip the ball out to Garcia. Akif is there for the header back, but there's another service from Baltazar who lays it right at the top of the box. Garcia shoulders the ball down to Artola, and Zari Thompson gets right on top of that. As it hits the flag and does not go out of bounds, that is a live ball. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have a throw-in, and what should be a Lady Stallion ball. Oh boy. Throw-in made. Batted back out. Another Stallion throw-in. The ball's into Suzette Baltazar. She turns. She finds someone. She's got Zari Thompson all over her, draping her like a skirt. But that's okay because coming up with the ball is Michaela, who tries to get a little sneaky pass over to the left-hand side to Cologne, but it was just a little bit too much steam on that worm burner, and it rolls right out of bounds. Steer goal kick. Goalkeeper wastes no time. Danielle gets the ball right into her back line, and they try to sneak the ball up. Another little sneakiness. You know, these ladies are thinking ahead and thinking quick. Sometimes you make that fast play and you forget your technique. Suzette Baltazar over to what looks like Darla Artola. She takes a long shot. Grimaldo, ball lands right at her feet as she's trying to track back, but she is there. Her and Genesis Riviera are fighting and feisty on that left-hand side, but the Steers still maintain possession, rolling around, and she's got to pass, but it falls at the feet of Jocelyn Grimaldo, which, as you guys already know, Grimaldo, Riviera, Davila, that back line is not going to just let you come in and get a goal. You're going to have to earn it, despite what you're thinking. Freshman Braden Vickery holding strong, playing good field position. Sends a quick pass up the line, and that was a little too fast. So, Steers ball. Little short confirmation by the referees. Great job by the referees. You always make sure you double check with the line judge. Great communication. Grimaldo with the ball. Oh, she kind of steps over it. I think she saw where she wanted to go before she had possession, and that may have been a crucial mistake. Stepping up into the line, I told you they like to play a high line, is Fatima Akif. Willen and Dillon up there in the corner. She may have made one too many moves as she's at the touch line, but no flag yet. And oh, baby, does Alyssa Garcia come track back and remind her what a striker can do against a big defensive back player. And you're going to see them going at each other all day. They have pulled each other's mark. So that is a 1v1 situation we was expecting, but maybe on the opposite end. We was expecting Fatima to be on defense and Alyssa to be charging at Fatima. So a direct free kick right at the corner, under the armpit of the goalkeeper, if you will, as she's trying to wave her off, but no, Coach Mutombo has put a play in. One touch, short pass. She fakes the shot, and it does get Suzette Baltazar, but she keeps her feet down and stays in there to reject the try. Darla Otoa playing hard up the... Oh, another steal by Suzette Baltazar. The boss lady is not messing around today. She tries to send it up quick, but right there to be in the way is Ava Goffrenson, as Michaela Valenzuela goes ahead and clears to try to get the Lady Stallions closer to the goal. Goalkeeper smartly puts that ball out of play and lets her team reset. She's got some ladies that came up lame. Fatima Atif, what looks like to be today's steer star, has came up a little bit lame, and it looks like Lady Matilda, the left winger, tried to track back a little bit too far, and now she's out of breath. So fatigue is a real thing here. Oh boy, speaking of fatigue, she wiped that off immediately, and Fatima is on a run. Speaking of a great pass right down the middle, but it is ran down by Jocelyn Grimaldo. And boy, are the Stallion fans wiping the sweat off that brow. Shaking my head are some of the actual players over there. Called for an offsides, but that was such a great pass. You know, sometimes Matilda can get that speed up going, number 8. As she laid it down the path of fire trying to get down the line, but got a little bit ahead of the ball for an offsides call. Quick shot, quick run made by Genevieve Colon as she just barely misses the goal. Great shot, though. Ball bounces back and forth in between the Stallions and Steers. So we have a stoppage of play, what looks to be like a foul. Another shot made. Alyssa Garcia slides over into the 9 spot and then backs out quickly to the 11, and everybody on the back line completely lost her. She was sitting wide open for a shot. They got the ball to her, and she got the ball over the net. Quick shots, but a lot of shots, and we are shooting, so you got to be happy at that. Shots on goal and shots fired sometimes is what you want. Little by little, poco a poco, it will get in the net. 1-0. Lady Steers with the kickoff. Goes completely the opposite direction of where her coach was suggesting she sends that ball. She sends it right down the middle. And that is number 4, called for the foul. A little push, if you will, trying to get to the ball. You could say that was assertiveness, and you could say she was being aggressive, but I can say she used her arms. So, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land, last week we got a few suggestions on what I should put on my nachos. Today I had a wonderful burrito taco from Space City. Tacos, as you guys know, that's one of my favorite spots. As a long pass gets taken up by the goalkeeper, and boy, was she ever so special by getting to that, because if Genevieve Cologne had got to that, we'd have been picking that ball out of the net. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I need to get some suggestions on barbecue. Oh, we have a nutmeg by the boss lady. No, I'm sorry, Darla Atoa over there with the nutmeg on Zari Thompson. Baltazar gets the ball over to Garcia. Garcia gets pushed off of her line, but standing tall right in the middle is Michaela. Another scoop shot towards the net. Darla Atoa looked at Genevieve like, you can get to that. No, Darla, that was a little bit sudden, but great try. Ball put back up in the air by the goalkeeper. Good 32-yard kick. And it's a bouncy one. Back to Zari Thompson. Zari gets immediately tackled by Genesis Rivera, who's tracking back as she came all the way out of her spot. But over into the position is Braden Vickery, who finds Grimaldo, who passes it back to the goalkeeper, who's probably going to make a big switch over. Nope, she keeps it on that same side. Vickery sends it up. It gets picked off, and we're going the other way. Steers with the ball. Nice pass back to the middle, but there she is again. Grimaldo picking out anything and finds a nice little sneaky pass out to Arlie Sabercat. Arlie finds Genevieve. Genevieve gets around her defender for a 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Left foot possible, and it is another goal! Genevieve Cologne takes the mighty quick assist. Alyssa Garcia gets the credit for that assist. Genevieve Cologne with the good goal, and the assist goes to Alyssa Garcia and number 19. And we're stopping the clock. A little physical play down there on the last attack. Fullback stays down for a little bit. And the referee's going to give us a drop ball right here. So back to the action. The ball is up, and Alyssa Garcia grabs it. Plays it back to Baltazar. Baltazar finds Artola. Artola gets a nice little toe poke up. Zari Thompson is able to run it down and let it go out of bounds to watch it make sure the line is clear in this case. And we do have an injury on the field. We may get a chance to take a little station identification. You guys know we like to keep you watching the action uninterrupted. We're not going to bother you with a whole bunch of unnecessary commercials, but when we do, check out our sponsors, guys. They are here for you. We will take this break right now. This is Matchday with North American University Soccer, only on Clutch.
Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Matchday, feel the rush. Only on Clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day.
Houston's fight, it's match day.
Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight.
Matchday, feel the rush. Only on Clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day.
Houston's pride, it's match day.
And we are back to the action. Kaylee Sanchez sends the ball all the way over to the far side with Jaden Vickery, who's grabbing her hip again. Thursday night, she took a heck of a tumble, got up, stopped the play, went on a run, and then got hit again at the end of the run. So shout out to Doc Aaron and Ms. Kim Wright, the official trainers for North American University. Way to patch this team back together and keep them safe. It's nothing like having a good trainer in your offices, especially at the university level. Because a lot of these students are going to see their trainers more than they see their coaches, and definitely see them more than the professors. Number 4 slides over, making a run, a good run at it. That's Layla Barco. She finds some room, but that room gets taken up immediately. No vacancies as Michaela Valenzuela and Jocelyn Grimaldo come out with a vengeance. Send the ball long to Genevieve Colon. Colon trying to find Alyssa Garcia, but great recovery by the Lady Steers. Way to track back and fill up those holes as they come right together for a great. They immediately they come together and communicate and figure everything out. That is going to be a Stallion corner kick. I love it when I see a defensive crew get together. I don't care what sport it is. When the defense comes together, puts their heads in, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, this is happening. It's nothing like it. Corner kick. Lady Stallions. Boss lady, Suzette Baltazar, gets the ball in the air. Goalkeeper gets her paws on it, and a little extra handy-dandy footwork from Fatima Alif. Then keep that ball out of there. Hard work by the Lady Steers. Good job, ladies. As an alumni at Texas College, I hate to see a cheap goal go in, and that was about to be that. We can't play pitty-pat or baby shark with our hands as a goalkeeper. We got to grab it and stab it, okay? And I know for some of you frat guys, that sounds like late-night club action, but no, this is soccer vocab. Oh, Alyssa Garcia pulls the ball away for a quick steal. Gets it back into the box. Genevieve Cologne gets it on her foot. And Zari Thompson comes out of nowhere for a great defensive play. Kicks it off of Genevieve. It goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Oh, baby. These Lady Stallions are here and trying to make up all the goals for the year. And the Lady Steers are not trying to have it. We look like we may have us a battle here. Genevieve Cologne with another steal gets the ball right away from number 4, Layla Barco. Passes it to Suzette Baltazar, who sets up a fake shot, gets it over to Genevieve Cologne. Cologne makes a wonderful shot, but it's right at the goalkeeper, who knocks it gently over the goal for another Lady Stallion corner kick. The boss lady, Suzette Baltazar, gets the ball over there into the corner. Hands are up. Play is in and ball is up. It is an outswinger going away from the goalkeeper. One bounce in and goes through everybody. Genevieve Cologne falls at her feet. She gets a shot off. It is saved by the goalkeeper. I mean, point blank save. What a great job by the goalkeeper, and what a way to be alert by Genevieve Cologne. That ball just kind of showed up at her feet. That goalkeeper made a great save, but man, that was self-defense as that ball was right at her face. And the ball gets pity-patted around. Good defense by number 21 by the Lady Steers, Ava Gottfredson, to get that ball out of bounds, and let's try to reset. And that reset may have helped as everyone is now back in position they need to be as they clear the ball. Number 4 clears the ball up. Matilda gets a foot on it, but as you know, she likes to do everything with that left foot. It's hard for her to turn on the right, so that kind of leaves her stumbling and stammering, but she is still right there in their faces. You cannot get away from Matilda Majuajabada. Ball back out to Kaylee Sanchez. Looked like we had a sneaky little substitution. I do see Aileen Pellico over there on the left-hand side. Didn't know when she came in, but she is in. Aileen Pellico is always she's such a great player because she's going to give Coach all of her best whenever she can, but she's positionless. Coach can move her all over the field, and she's still going to give you a little bit of a contribution. That's why she's one of the best super subs in the conference. Big shout out to Aileen Pellico. Another corner kick coming by the Lady Stallions. Ball is in the air. It is directly to the top of the box, 18-yard. And Alyssa Garcia gets a shoulder on it, but she turns her head away, and there's possibly no way you can control that if you're not looking at it. But it is okay. She made contact, and that's better than her waiting on the second ball, which has been a Lady Stallion habit. Goal kick is up, and it goes right over the head of the intended target, which is pretty bad. Riviera sends it up to Baltazar. Baltazar gets it over to Michaela, who kind of gets stammered with trying to pass the ball back. Maybe one more pass back will get these ladies their spacing that they're looking for. As Garcia passes it back to Sanchez. Sanchez over to Artola. Artola back over to Z. Z gets it over to Genesis. Genesis makes a turn back to Baltazar. Baltazar gets it back to Michaela. Michaela back over to Sanchez. Sanchez gets it to Garcia. Garcia fakes it to Suzette. Suzette grabs the ball, tries to go for a nutmeg pass, and it gets shut down, but it leaves it wide open for a nice play or a nice chance at a play for Garcia, who stammers the ball and gets it at Matilda's feet, who clears it. And then out of nowhere, Michaela takes a huge shot that sails slightly to the right of the goal. She will get credit for that because she has been trying to take these long 40-yarders for a while. So it's definitely on purpose. Maybe last game you thought it was a fluke. Maybe you thought she was just trying to put a good ball into the box. No, Michaela is looking at that upper 90. She's shooting for it. As Alyssa Garcia steals the ball away from Fatima, I told you those two ladies have been going at it all day long. That 13-on-23 matchup is just something that we need to get photos on. Wish we had a bunch of the NAU great photographer team here. Shouts out to Mr. O'Neill, Mr. Ali Jan, and Miss Aisha. Big shout out to Ruslan, our newest staff member. As Genevieve Cologne tries around the corner, puts the brakes on, and gets the ball behind her, but right at her feet is also Ava Godfredson. That center back striker competition is starting to heat up as the Lady Stallions get more attempts at goal and more chances. Aileen Pellico playing some strong defense in the Lady Steer side of the ball, which is something effective. I told you the pressure of Aileen Pellico can change things. And that looks like it's going to be a Lady Stallion throw-in. Genesis Rivera gets it into Baltazar. Baltazar moves her feet and gets out of there, finds some opening, gets the play back to the 18-yard backs and a little bit farther, but there is a foul on the play. Looks like that foul is on number 21, Ava Godfredson. And they put the ball over the net, just trying to make something happen, and it didn't quite get to where they needed it to go. So we had a few substitutions. We wanted to get those in there. So Darla Atoa goes out. Coming in for her is Mark Cavabeas. And also on the other side, Jaden Vickery, who was grabbing her hip earlier, got subbed out for Aileen Pellico. As the Lady Stallions bring the ball back in. Nice throw made back to Pellico. Pellico gets the ball back to Genesis. Genesis finds Darla. Darla moves the ball on up, but a lazy pass gets behind gets behind Cologne. Gets behind Michaela. Michaela gets luckily that Z was there to send the ball to her. And boy, it's getting physical in the middle, in that midfield. They've been banging, as we can say. Suzette Baltazar sends a nice lead pass up to Cologne, and you know that could lead to problems. Cologne on that corner hits the post like, you know, you can hit the post in Atlanta at that wonderful wing shop. You know what I mean? I don't hit the pole at that wing shop in Atlanta, but I do enjoy the wings. As the ball gets put into the box, Fatima's there to clean up the issues and make a good clearance. Genevieve Cologne finds Baltazar. Baltazar takes her time, directs a little traffic, gets it back to Michaela. Michaela gets it over to Genesis. Genesis has got the go red light. Darla Otoa gets it over to Genevieve Cologne, who makes a shot, and boy, sliding over very, very quickly was the goalkeeper from Texas College. Great job by Danielle Fino to stop that shot. If she wasn't there, that would have definitely been a goal. As she makes a huge throw, we might see more throws from her instead of kicks straight down the field, and that throw put more problems on the Lady Stallions than anything else so far, with the exception of the few runs that Fatima and Matilda has made earlier today. Matilda leaves the ball as she's slid over, has been moved over to her right side of the field, which she can probably play inverted and use that left foot. Number 3 pops the ball over. Abigail Escobardo, as you know, she's been playing hard over there on that right-hand side, but she just has a tough matchup with Genesis and then Jaden and then Grimaldo. It's kind of a tough side to be playing on the right for the Lady Steers. Another nice lead pass from Baltazar into Cologne. Cologne makes another pass, a quick pass that caught Alyssa Garcia off, and she was not ready for that one. She does put the shot up, but it is pushed to the right just a little bit, and she loses control right at the last minute, picked up by the goalkeeper. And we do have an injury from tracking all the way back down the field, making a long run, and then having to fall at the end of that run. I understand. Catch your breath. Check those legs. We will take time for station identification. This is Match Day, only on Clutch. So now after the injury, a little bit of break in the action. Goalkeeper sends the ball back in. Falls at the feet of Artola. She gets it over to Baltazar. Baltazar back to Artola. Artola turned and was looking for Aileen Pellico to make her run. But Zari Thompson just shows up. I don't know where coach found this young lady, and I am proud of the Texas College Lady Steers for coming out here with some good technique and feistiness. But oh boy, that Genevieve Cologne is just kind of too hard to handle as she muscles her way to get another Lady Stallion Genevieve Cologne grabs the ball, gets the ball in the middle of the scrum, if you will, turns, and next thing you know, she's right there in front of the goalkeeper for a nice little toe poke, but she put a little extra power on it as it whizzes by the left ear of the goalkeeper. There's nothing like good hustle. Sometimes you gotta hustle when the game gets dirty. The person that hustles the hardest usually makes it to the goal. Ball in the back of the net, 3-0 North American University. As we get the restart going, pokes the ball over to number 2, Jocelyn Aries, She gets it back to Fatima. Fatima just clears the ball up, trying to get her strikers a chance to clear some space and get up there. Back out to number 2. She's playing it back possibly to Fatima. But as you can see, the Lady Stallions are ahead of this playing back stuff. They do that a lot themselves, so they already know how to be aggressive, which leads to that counterattack. Michaela gets away with an arm ball, a.k.a. Los Manos El Sabato, but it's okay. Ball goes back into Fatima, who's playing the body game against smaller Alyssa Garcia, which she does a very great job and is successful. That is a steer goal kick. Sorry. Tap. So the ball is played in to number 21, trying to get the ball at the feet of your best ball, one of your best ball handlers. Number 4 gets the ball out. Nice pass. Ms. Abigail Escobedo dropped her head for what would have been a great reception. One touch, just pop it back over, get the possession. I hate to see our girls afraid of taking headers. Ladies, you can't be afraid of those headshots. As the ball goes back from Z, she finds Suzette Baltazar. Baltazar finds Cologne. Cologne back to Baltazar. Baltazar gets it to Pellico. Pellico with her back to the line perfectly gets it back to Baltazar with a great wall pass. Cologne picks out Artola, but finally the Lady Steer said enough is enough and gets a header over to a back pass for their goalkeeper to maintain, retain, and regain possession. Goalkeeper is rushing that ball out, which I think she probably could take a little bit more time and let her team get set up. Number 17, Marilyn Sanchez grabs the ball and loses it at the last minute, which that ball gets poked over. Alyssa Garcia, again, her and Fatima Akif are really getting to know each other very well this game. 1v1v1 every single time they come down. And I'm enjoying this matchup. It's like watching a good cornerback go up against a good wide receiver, if you will. But the last few times, it's almost been a UFC match. Shouts out to the Red River Athletic Conference for giving us such great football competition. Suzette Baltazar for another corner kick, as it is in short in-swinger that lands at the feet of Fatima, and she corrals it as she heads out, tries to make a little back move in the box, but Alyssa Garcia is not going anywhere. Fatima's realizing she's just going to have to be physical to push her off. And that physicality works as the foul is on Alyssa Garcia. Way to be strong, Alyssa. These ladies are getting some yammering, if you will. A little, how can we say, verbal communications back and forth to each other. And we love it. Talking a little noise. Little smiles are up for both of them. So it's friendly competition as Kaylee Sanchez takes her time to let that ball get ran down. And we have our first shout out of the day. If cameraman Keith can look to his right and get us a good shot of that wonderful man coming up those stairs, that guy right there with all of the hair is the excellent, astounding, wonderful coach and athletic director Kenneth Apondi. Ball gets dropped out of bounds. Alyssa Garcia and Fatima Akif laughing at each other. They know they've been playing physical with each other, and they're having a good time. This is what college soccer is all about, guys. You can play physical and not hurt each other, and not take it personal. It's just the game. Oh, boy, number 4 is getting feisty and did not give up on that play. Great steal by Genevieve Colon, but she couldn't get Layla Barco out of her back pocket. That girl was fighting for it the whole way. This is what we need to see. Big shot by Alyssa Garcia that goes super duper high. That would have been 3 points in a different sport. I can't remember what that sport is because we don't play that here at North American University. Shouts out to the athletic department and the admin at North American. Big shout out to President Dr. Taban for always having our back and having our front, sometimes guiding and leading us in the right direction. Another big kick by Akeef, and it is headed down by Michaela. Michaela finds Suzette Baltazar, who has been feeding her team all day long. Baltazar sends it up to Colon. Colon finds Garcia. Garcia loses the ball at the last minute, trying to run the opposite direction. We're used to Garcia making that left turn and hitting that corner. This time she tried to come bring it back inside, as she can play on both sides. We don't say she's inverted because she's fleet-footed. She can use both of those things either way. Nice back pass from Cologne. She gets it to Artola. Artola finds, winds, and dines and gets it up to Suzette Baltazar, but just a little bit too late. A little too much too late. That is halftime right here in North American University. There was hardly any stoppages in that first half, so that can explain how that clock just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. If you see on our specific clock, we may have 10, maybe even 14 minutes left, but the official clock is on the field with that goal. I'm sorry, with that referee. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a pause for the cause. This is Match Day with North American University Soccer only on Clutch.
Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing, every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Legends flying every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate flying every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight.
Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play.
Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day.
for a little time to think about and make sure her body is everything's in one place. So we will take this moment to remind you guys that North American University is a non-profit university institution in South Stafford, Texas. We're featuring 5 major disciplines this year, and including our grad school. So check us out at stallions.na.edu and the university page at na.edu. Now back to the action. Goalkeeper number 24, Danielle Fino, with the punt. Sends it a line drive over to Fatima. Fatima has Suzette on her tail. She tries to turn. Suzette's still there. She sends the ball up to Matilda. Matilda gets outran by Sanchez, but they find a way to get it back to Fatima. Fatima sends another ball up to towards the corner in the direction, but Jocelyn Grimaldo is there with her feisty self to run it down. Fatima was looking for Marilyn Sanchez, who appeared to be wide open until poof, Grimaldo just magically appeared out of nowhere. Now Artola heads the ball down and kind of watches for a second and stops and lets the Steers regain control. Zari Thompson takes her time, makes a pass, but doesn't put enough zip on the pass. It gets stolen by Colon. Colon finds Garcia. Garcia tries to send the ball up a little too early to Sanchez, and now the Lady Steers have regained possession. Number 4 for the Lady Steers, Layla Barco sends it up looking for number 3, Abigail Escobedo and Matilda in the corner, but she put too much zip on the ball. So a little second half jitters, just trying to get back into the scheme of things. That long bus ride can start taking legs away. Looks like Arlie Sarbaraba is coming up a little gimpy. She may do some stretches in between the sticks, but oh boy. We'll be looking on that sideline to see if Fernanda starts getting warmed up. Suzette Baltazar puts her head down, and her eyes followed, so she did not see the control of where the header was. Kind of lost it. Speaking of losing it, the Lady Steers making a back pass that gets toe poked by Jocelyn Grimaldo. And next thing you know, Arlie Saraba had to come up and do her job, which I'm pretty sure someone's getting an earful from their goalkeeper right now. Ball bounces back and forth. Number 21 takes control. Ava Gottfredson outruns Genevieve Colon, but Genevieve is right there on her. Comes up and gets the steal, but also takes a nice little tackle from Matilda. Good job, Matilda. Back in her original position in that right wing back, aka right fullback position. She is a doubler. Ball gets scooped up from Michaela up to Genevieve. And that defender, number 4, Layla Barco, put the clearance on the ball, which landed right in Genevieve's grill. And she's going to have to take time to think and try to remember her name. Anti-concussion protocol is in play. So since we've got a little stoppage in the session, we'll see if cameraman Keith can get a good look at the Stallions men's team warming up over there in the corner. Drop ball being played by the referee into the Lady Steers. Number 4 fakes the long pass and comes up to cover some ground. Cover some ground she does, but the Lady Stallions are just right here letting her cover that ground as they kind of entice her into the trap. 17, Marilyn Sanchez plays it back, but oh boy, I think she may have forgot that Genesis Riviera is still on this side of the field, and she is not letting anyone get anything easily. Low line driving pass as Garcia tries to do something special and put a little back nutmeg onto the defender. It doesn't quite work. She's the captain for a reason. Number 9, Delana Rodriguez. Fatima gets the ball thrown behind her. She still tries to make a play. Does get a foot on it, but it goes straight out of bounds. Nice throw in by Genesis. Lands off the foot of Thompson, and we are still moving steer goal way. Sounds like a good streak. What you think? Steer goal way. Stallion drive. Thompson gets the ball, gets to the header of the ball, and pops it right over the head of Baltazar, which lands at the feet of Fatima. She does make a great pass up to number 3, but those lady steers got ahead of the game. Looked like they caught Matilda cheating and offsides, but not from the onClutch camera point of view. Grimaldo was still keeping her on. Oh boy, Fatima's found a lane in a hole and is making that right foot do what it do. Right pass, nutmeg to herself, back to her right foot, on the right foot, and that ball gets shot right above the head of Arlie Sabaraba, bounces off of the goal like a rebound from Texas, if you will. Maybe a rebound from Oklahoma. Shout out to the Longhorns. Arlie Sabaraba gets lucky on that one because that ball lands right in Matilda's feet. She gets a shot off, and it bounces right off the hands of Arlie Sabaraba. Oh, baby. These lady steers are finding a headway here in the second half. Number 2 with the long shot, and it dribbles its way right in front of Arlie. And again, Texas College is finding some type of room as the steers may be starting to get fatigued. I would assume we may get some subs going here for the Lady Stallions. Ball is up. Aileen Pellico trying to be defensive but doesn't quite get to it, so that long pass gets made. But luckily, Arlie Saraba is right here paying attention and comes up close to pick that ball up. She sends it just short of the half line, but quickly gets on top of it as Texas College as they send the ball out, trying to play into the spaces to spread out the Stallions and then get that ball back into the center for a late reaction, maybe a 1v2 situation. And it's starting to work for the Lady Steers, who's getting a little confidence. In the game now for Genevieve Cologne, we called it earlier, that power forward from the basketball team who has been doubling lately. He's playing soccer right now. That's Daphne Oliveras, number 30. She is calling and is in the game, playing a little dummy ball, but she has given some room to Baltazar. Aileen Pellico gets caught using her hands and kind of drug the defender out the way so she can make the pass. She did the old Michael Irvin move. That's not quite legal in soccer, so we're going to get the foul call and take it back the other way. Physical play in the midfield is still happening. Lady Steers and Lady Stallions are literally fighting for the ball. That ball gets sent out by Michaela, and she finds Kaylee Sanchez on the right-hand side. Kaylee gets it into Garcia. Garcia couldn't quite handle the pass. It makes a turn back to Baltazar. Baltazar quickly fakes it, sends it back out to Sanchez, who tries to sneak it back inside to Garcia, and that ball gets handled by the Lady Steers, chased down by Steers and Stallions alike. And we are going to take a substitution as Daphne Oliveras comes back out to the touch. Genevieve Cologne got checked out by the trainer. Coach tells Daphne to hang tight. You're going right back in. Oh boy. Coach sees something to get the height in. He must want another goal. Lady Steers playing tough defense as the throw-in comes in. But over there on that far side, number 21, Ava decides not today and kicks that ball right back out of bounds. Genevieve Cologne gets it up on her chest, but that ball, she waited a little bit. She waited the ball to get to her instead of coming to the ball. That gave the Steers time. And we have a scrum in the middle of the field, getting physical. Tackle made. Darla goes down. Pass is still Caron. The Stallions come up with the ball. Garcia steps over and literally steps over the ball, so now she has to change directions, get it back to Michaela. Michaela's trying to play it in, and she finds Aileen Pellico, a 4-foot race with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper gets there. Oh, baby. Aileen Pellico, you got to get up on your toes and be ready to go, go, go. That could have been a goal for you. Let's keep the action right here at the touchline. About 24 yards out, throw is made by Sanchez into Cologne. Cologne gets pushed off her line. Great defense by Matilda and the rest of the Steers. Sanchez gets it over to Cologne. Cologne trying the wall pass, but she couldn't get her feet together, getting pressure all on her back. As the Lady Stallions starting to play back to try to maintain possession, but loses the ball due to a very aggressive paying attention heads-up play by number 3, Abigail Escobedo coming up to steal the ball. And now Fatima doing her thing, trying to be a traffic director, but it's hard to do that with this Stallion defense. So the ball goes out of bounds way up into the stand. Someone put the real boot to the ball, if you will, to try to make sure we get a good stoppage of play and a possible reset. Lady Steers get the ball in. It falls short to Alyssa Garcia. Garcia trying to quickly get the ball upfield. And oh boy, Michaela will do it for you as she sends the ball El Línea Gratis free of the line. Come on, y'all. This is Houston. I know you know what I just said. Anyway, back to the action. Lady Steers throw the ball in, gets it into 21. 21 is looking for Fatima, but decides to send it up, no-look pass style to number 3 as she pulls the ball and makes a quick turn. Finds a little space. Fatima Latif decides to take a long running shot, and it just barely kind of slowly dribbles up, and Sarabi is able to pick it up and put it back in play. Long kick that goes 3 bounces into the half line. Baltazar over to Garcia. Garcia gets it into Cologne, and one touched back to Garcia, who has to chase it down a little bit. Playing back again. Stallions doing a great job in trying to maintain possession. Really taking advantage of that right line. Genevieve Cologne trying to get the ball up to Aileen Pellico. Ms. Pellico has been the target of a few great passes. I hope she's paying attention and stays on side, because you know she likes to sneak up there. Playing hard in the middle is Michaela gets the ball up to Suzette Baltazar, who finally finds Pellico, who comes inside, but there goes that lady again. Zari Thompson has been everywhere from mid to the right-hand side of the field. Baltazar sneaks it over to Pellico, who is not ready. She does get a good pass and tries to switch it over to Gonzalez, but not there. And Michaela steps up for another long 45-yard shot. Sorry, 40-yard shot that sails to the right of the goal. And in this case, she's shaking her head. She's saying that was not a shot, coach. I was trying to make a pass. So no shots given. Great job by Aileen Pellico playing off ball. And some tough defense by Suzette Baltazar, leaving Fatima Keefe there on the floor for a nice foul and stoppage of play. right foot, right turn from Akif, who's showing off all of her skills today. Ball put up in the air to the middle. The number finds number 7. She makes contact. She leaves it for 11. 11 gets chased down by Darla Atoa. Gets it over to Pelico. Pelico sends it to Cologne. Cologne finds Baltazar, who sends it up to Garcia. Garcia chases the ball down for a Texas College sliding tackle that bounces off of the fender and gives the Stallions more room to work. Baltazar finds Cologne, who lays it up for Darla Atoa, but she gets tackled in midfield. Somehow Baltazar gets to the ball and drops it in for Michaela, who takes another 40-yard shot. That was officially a shot. She just needed to maybe take a deep breath on that one, possibly get a little bit more leg strength into it. Goal kick by the Steers. It goes up off the head of number 9 as Lady Stallions are just taking their time, kind of playing off the feet of the Steers. Genevieve Cologne takes one pass, quickly turns and takes a shot. Never looked at the goal. So fatigue is a thing. Lady Steers put the ball back in. Goes about half court and a little bit half field and a little farther. Garcia gets it up to Baltazar. Sanchez gets it up to Baltazar. Baltazar finds Artola. Artola tries to make something happen and gets it to Cologne, but does not quite connect that pass. Number 3 for the Steers, trying to make a little wall pass happen, but the play was already past her. And here come the Stallions on the way with the steal. Suzette Baltazar fakes a shot and, trips over the ball. That pressure was there at the last minute and made her change her mind. As usual, Michaela, being a central defensive mid, stops that advancement for just a second to get the Lady Stallions some more time and some more numbers. As it is successful, she gets the ball up to Aileen Pelico, who you would expect to turn line side and take it down all by herself. Quit giving Zari Thompson so much ammo for the fight. Lady Stallions fighting away on that left-hand side, though. Gets it to Pelico. Pelico fighting again with Thompson. Thompson is mauling her. She clears that ball up, and that is at the feet of Michaela. Michaela gets it out over to Kaylee Sanchez. Kaylee finds Suzette. Suzette back to Michaela. Michaela scanning, looking. You know she's going to send it. No work. Nice little touch pass over to Sanchez. Kaylee Sanchez finds that line, and she takes that line as she gets the short overlapping run, but cuts it short because here comes Captain Baltazar, like, give me the ball. I know what to do with it. And she finds Garcia. Garcia finds Cologne. Cologne's at the top of the box. Don't play with it, Miss Artola, as she gets that ball taken away from her by the Lady Steers. Matilda with that pass, a little hot for her to control, and of course Michaela was there to clean up anything that's too hot to handle. Baltazar at the right-hand side picks out Cologne. She gets it to her, but Cologne gets a good shoulder in the back. No call by the ref, just regular old defense, that is. Up to Sanchez. Sanchez gets a one-touch shot at it. Artola off her face, and here she is again. Zari Thompson to clean up and clear. Coming all the way out of her position from the right-hand side to help out that defense. Baltazar. Sanchez up to Cologne for a run into the box. She stops it right at the curl and turns and makes a turn toward goal. Goal side goalkeeper gets a hand on that shot. What a beautiful save to stop anything from happening. Genesis gets a shot, an attempt to put the ball in the box. Genesis inside, outside, steps in and loses possession. Keefe is right there to remind her who is one of the best defensive people in the conference. So we got a stoppage of play as Keefe goes down. But oh baby, if it wasn't 3-0, that would be the score, 3-0. And it's hard to believe the way the Lady Steers have came out in the second half. But the Lady Stallions are still applying pressure. That counterattack from last Thursday is still working, and working with almost effection. I won't say perfection, but I will say effection. Working to the effect that it is noticeable. Yeah, I'm making up words, Scrabble people. Back to the action. Matilda comes inside to try to quorm the pass that was too hot for number 2 to get on top of it. Jocelyn Aries. Garcia on the right-hand side taking her time, but she got lulled in by Layla Barco, who just toe-poked it right out of bounds. Great defense. And a throw-in by the Stallions. Another throw-in for the Stallions. Kaylee Sanchez into Cologne. Cologne tries to bat it down and turn, but she can't make the turn because the Lady Steers are right there at her feet. Waiting patiently is number 3 up there, but she's got Z all over, and Z is still fresh, so she has no problem fighting for the ball. And fighting like the UFC match it is of a challenge today, these ladies are here trying to work hard for possession. Ball gets back out to Kaylee Garcia, who makes a pass to herself. Sporadically, it is getting physical on that line, and that last call was a foul by the Lady Steers. Oh, no foul call. That's a throw-in. Kaylee Sanchez gets it back to Grimaldo. Grimaldo calmly gets the ball down with a little jump scoop, pause, and she sends it back. But that ball gets intercepted by Akeef, and now Arlie Saraba is having to play with the ball. She's going to have to get 2 hands on it, and remember, you are a goalkeeper. Pick that thing up. Don't be out there playing with balls. Let's play this game. Arlie Sabaraba gets a kick out, lands just one bounce short of the halfway line onto the knee of Cologne, which is directed at Baltazar, who had a little problem trying to quorum that ball in, handle it, wrangle that ball. It had a little spin on it. As she did touch it, it bounces off of Matilda and heads into the touchline for another Lady Stallion throw-in. Big shout out to number 8, Matilda. I saw she's one of our local Houston girls. She stays right down the street from North American, so we got a chance to see her summer workouts, and oh baby, they were intense. Matilda, as a lot of our senior women do, had a chance to extend her family over this past season, so her getting back into shape was a little bit harder than normal, and boy was she up for the challenge. As Riviera tries to cut back inside on Thompson and send a pass up to Cologne, it gets cut off by Fatima Atif, who's been everywhere tonight. Her and number 21 for the Lady Steers have been really taking a handle of and command of this defensive assignment. So Z took her time trying to get to that ball and just calmly decided, you know what, I better put this out of bounds so we can reset and get possession instead of me trying to chase it and turn around, which smartly was a good idea had she had a turnaround. Number 21, Ava Godfredson, and number 17, Marilyn Sanchez, was sniffing out a possible turnover. Ball is thrown in by number 9. But Genesis Riviera is down there fighting every chance she can get. Corner kick for the Lady Steers. Ball played short to number 4. She gets the ball into the box, but we have a little too much action over here with the Lady Steers and Stallions. Jocelyn Grimaldo, Matilda, and what looks like Alexa Rodriguez possibly getting tangled up for what is a foul in the box. So ball played up, but batted back down by the Lady Steers. Still under control are the Stallions. Genesis Riviera tries to make a move on the edge, but she finds out that may have been a mistake as she loses possession and sneaks up a good 12 feet for the throw-in. Great job. If the referee doesn't call it, you get away with it. Genevieve Colon turns the wrong side, turns on the defender side, loses possession. Number 9 toe pokes it away. 17 with another turn, but there is Riviera again, who takes the heavy push from 17 so she can keep and maintain possession for a steer throw-in. That is Marilyn Sanchez down here fighting hard with Genesis Riviera. In for the throw-in is Delana Rodriguez. Let's see what she can be. She does get the ball in, but fighting down there is Grimaldo, Artola, and Rivera. Ball gets played out by Z to Pellico. Pellico tried to get to it, but Z put a little bit too much spin on that ball, and it just bananaed its way out of the field. I'm glad I got my banana. I don't go anywhere without my banana kick, that is. So, once again, banana kick, a little spin on the throw, but Michaela is not fooled and kicks it out of bounds for a reset and a steer throw in. Balls put into the box by number 9. I think that was a little pass. She had a inkling of a chance to get it over to Ava, but Ava didn't realize that was coming her way till the last minute. Arlie Saraba puts up a huge kick. It covers a lot of ground, and Alyssa Garcia is waiting on Sanchez to make that run, but waited too long. She did. Now the ball gets poked out. Baltazar chases it down. Michaela finally gives us a short pass. Very, very unlikely of her, but boy, does it start a good little run. Garcia to Colon. It gets cut off. Matilda on that left-hand side now. Coach has been letting her play on the edges, trying to take advantage of that cross-country style gallop that she does have, but unable to get around the Stallion defense. Oh, baby, what a game. Colon and Baltazar fighting hard over there to get possession. They do push it away, and it gets thumped, not kicked, but thumped all the way back to the goalkeeper, where Arlie Sarabia does get control. A little fatigue has set in for now for Fatima, but she is on a roll right now, but finding every chance to hit the ground, possibly looking for a call, but she does get it, and that's a foul call on Baltazar. 12 minutes left to go. Lady Steers are looking for that consolation goal that could possibly give them the Tracy McGrady type story of a comeback. I don't see it happening today, but I would like to see some more goal attempts. Ladies fighting hard on there. Ball is up, but Arlie Sarabia takes away the open space and gets in there and just scoops up that ball. Oh boy, Fatima made a nice run. So we had a little equipment check. Referee wanted to make sure we didn't have a deflate gate situation. There's no one here named Brady, so we won't have that problem. Back to the action. Suzette Baltazar gets the second bounce and pushes it up, but right in her way, It's number 21, Ava Gottfriedson. And these Lady Steers and Stallions are playing hard till the last minute. Baltazar sends it up to Cologne. Cologne, nice little dunk pass, leaving it for Artola. Artola gets the ball up, and it is right at the goalkeeper for another goalkeeper save. Great job, Artola, to finally go ahead and take the shot. And I'm even loving the fact that Cologne gave her a chance at that shot and possible assist for Cologne. So that ball gets thrown back in, and they are on the sideline working hard. Texas College throws the ball back in. Matilda gets the ball. She finds a chance to scoop it into the corner, but there was no one there waiting. So that will be a Stallion goal kick. Coming into the game now, Daphne Oliveira is getting some time coming in for Pelico. And looks like Sarah Poloski, Sarah Pinzola is coming in and getting some time for what looks like Darla Otola? Yes. So now we can see what Daphne gets a chance to do as Zari oversteps the ball. Daphne already knows to get to her spot. She's being directed by Sarah. Ball is put in by Riviera. Chased down by Garcia. Chased down by Sanchez. But flying out of nowhere is number 4, Layla Barco, getting some feet on the ball, getting a good clearance and putting it up for a long pass. Lady Steers trying to do something. It is their throw-in. Ball's on the right-hand side. A little low pass that does get into the box. Fatima on the right-hand side pops it up. Arlie Sabaraba comes out of her box off the 6-yard line to try to get a hand on it, which is successful. They have pumped the ball, kicked the ball up to Garcia. Garcia to Sanchez. Sanchez makes a long try attempt for Cologne, but it gets handled and wrangled by Zari Thompson and the fellow Lady Steers. Michaela sends it up to Sarah. Sarah finds Garcia with a nice short pass. Garcia steps inside. Sarah gets out of the way and is on the run. But, a little trip up by number 9 that actually gets a chance to slow down Alyssa Garcia. With the team getting out on some spaces, Fatima T finds nothing but room on the right-hand side, but Z is there to make sure she has ran in vain. Go ahead and catch your breath, Z says, because you're not making a play on that ball. Great job by the Lady Stallions. So no return to the game for number 12, Jaden Vickery. A big shout out to Little Mama, as the team calls her. She came in and gave us 100%, but Thursday night might have just taken a toll, adding another bump and scrape today. Good time for her to rest her legs. Now coming in, Aileen Pellico coming back as the striker, getting Genevieve Cologne a little rest. Six minutes, 51 seconds left. Arlie Sararaba gets the ball up and out as both teams wait on the second bounce. Number 4 for the Lady Steers, Layla Barco, directing traffic, trying to get a back pass and maintain possession, but she runs right over Suzette Baltazar and gets a foul. Michaela Valenzuela taking the free kick. Ball is up. Falls a little short right in front of Suzette Baltazar. A long lead pass by number 9 that actually finds number 3. That's Delana Rodriguez to Abelel Escobedo. And that thing is stolen away by Jocelyn Grimaldo. A lead pass up, and it was actually a great ball by Matilda, but number 23, Fatima, had already decided to change her run and curve towards the box, feeling like that was put out of place. It was actually a great pass. I mean, this is Coach Marcos Matumbo, and I know he likes for you to run to the corners, but don't play to the corners. And that ball was to the corner, so little miscommunication on the Lady Steers portion, but they are playing a decent game. Fatima in the middle. One little step over, and it's successful, but she's getting chased down by Baltazar, who gets in front of that ball and makes the stop/tackle. Garcia comes out of nowhere and pooches it away, and there's Aileen Pellico to try to get in the way of the back line. Too little too late for Aileen. Now Riviera onto the ball. Number 17 gets a good pass, and she puts it in the top of the box, but over the heads of everyone. And on the chase, it's Kaylee Sanchez. Who gets there? Garcia pushes that ball out and makes her try to take a longer pass into the box. She gets to the ball and sends a shot up, raises her hand like maybe she was trying to catch the back post for a Stallion goal kick. No stoppage of play just yet, but fatigue has set in for Miss Akif, and a little bit of, how can we say, exuded energy. She has been all over the place, but those lack of extra substitutes on both sides are making these girls Iron Man play this thing up and play a lot of extra minutes than normal. So that is a corner kick for the Lady Steers. All but one hands on deck, except for Aileen Pellico, who we know is just a tad bit over 5 foot. So keeping her out of the box may be effective in this chance. Taking her place is Daphne Olivares, who is a great rebounder in basketball. So we expect her height to make some type of play on this specific ball. Served up, corner kick coming in for number 23, Fatima Keefe. Ball is up right at the back of the net and a little bit over. So that will be a Stallion goal kick. You guys hang in there with me. I know the energy of the game may be failing, but the energy can't be falling down in YouTube land. You better go to that wonderful refrigerator you got and pull out your favorite beverage that you have hopefully purchased before this game. If not, go ahead and put us on your cell phone, as YouTube is a mobile informational, wonderful collection and slide on over to the store and start refurbishing those refreshments, as the men's game will be starting immediately after the women's. 2 minutes left. Number 4, Layla Barco getting ready to take this long free kick. Hands go up. Fatima Akif is at the top of the box, and so is number 9, Delana Rodriguez. That ball is up with a good backspin, but out of nowhere comes Michaela. That ball was about to land right on Fatima Akif's feet, but Michaela Valenzuela comes out of nowhere and sends the ball. Looked like Aileen Pellico almost shook herself and lost the ball a little bit. Out of nowhere, Z gets to put a head on it to stop the momentum. No handball, so that was another header. Jocelyn Grimaldo comes out of the scrum with possession and loses it right as the ball exits the box. Stepping up into the play and stepping back at the same time is Garcia, using her speed to help out that defense. Aileen Pellico sends a nice pass up to Kaylee Rodriguez, and it gets mishandled by the Stallions. Oh, baby, oh, baby. That ball is out of bounds. Throw in for the Lady Stallions. I'm sorry, it got mishandled by the Steers. Number 21, Ava Godfredson, stepped up to make sure she stopped Aileen Pellico from making a run. Suzette Baltazar fighting and kicking a couple of legs as she couldn't get to the possession of the ball. Somehow the Steers maintained possession, but lost it right there from an errant pass from Marilyn Sanchez. Garcia picks up the change, if you will. Back to Michaela. Michaela prodding, and she sends it a long pass on up. Kaylee Sanchez trying to make something happen, but it gets interrupted. Throw in, Lady Stallions. 28 seconds left in this game. And we have a little play stoppage. Ten seconds of a play stoppage. Once again, Genesis Riviera smartly gets in there, causes a foul, and then does a little extra, kick the ball out of bounds to make them run. Last play of the game, ball is up into the box. It gets headed over at the edge of the 18. One touch, played back, no extra time. Suzette Baltazar gets on the edge of it, and that is the end of the game. The Lady Stallions come away with their first win of the game. This has been an onClutch presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Check us out on the next video. We will be right back with the guys' game. This is Match Day with the North American University Lady Stallions 3-0 over the Texas College win, only onClutch.